So this company is called Occidental Petroleum. He has been purchasing this company way back to 2019. Average share price is about $61. Right now, I think it's about 71. So he currently owns about 3% of Oxy in his portfolio. And these are some of the things that this company do. It's an American hydrocarbon exploration production company. Wow, sounds really technical. Yeah, produce energy and chemical products. Yeah, so in short, they operate in 3 business segments. One is called oil and gas. Now, I just want to let you know that I'm really bad into oil and gas. The entire supply chain is very engineering. You know, I'm a biology grad, so I find this really difficult. Yeah, so if you don't understand, which is outside circle of competence, you can always give it a miss. But I'm just sharing with you what Warren Buffett is doing, right? And the next one is the Oxy Chem, right? And of course, carbon innovation. So this is in summary the company. So let's look at the revenue. If you look at the revenue, it seems to be very cyclical because from 2011 it goes a downtrend, right? Comes here and then goes back up. Yeah, so from 2016 onwards, it looks quite okay. Quite okay, huh? That's revenue. But remember, revenue is a vanity, right? You want to see the sanity. So the sanity is the profit per share. If you buy one share, what's the profit? We want it to be uptrend. But it doesn't seem to be this. It seems to be going down and then going up. It seems to be in a very cyclical business. So this is something very interesting. So why would Buffett buy something, right, where the EPS is not going straight up but it's cyclical? So let's explore. Now, so in terms of the PE ratio, as much as you can, we want it to be cheap because we want to buy a good business at a cheap price, right? Generally, very broad stroke, if the price to earning ratio is less than 16, is relatively on the cheap side. Yeah, which also means that for every dollar of earnings, right now investors are paying $7. And then the next one you can see, let's look at the debt, right? Now, usually for companies, we want to have a low debt, but the debt is extremely high, 1.5. Yeah, so when I look at the numbers, somehow it doesn't look like a Buffett kind of company, right? But what is something that he saw that we didn't see? So let me just share with you the 5 reasons that at least I think, right, why Buffett bought Occidental Petroleum. Now, so number 1, as of now, right, the oil and gas actually generally is a good hedge against inflation, and partly because of this Russian invasion of Ukraine, right? And then right now people are talking about renewable energy and so on. So in terms of digging for more oil, it has declined over the past 5 years, which means that the supply has dropped, and then because of war, there's an increase in demand. Yeah, so in other words, you can sell oil at a higher price. And then of course, we want the return to beat 7.745 and see whether the Buffett did a great job in this. And the second thing is Buffett did something that people like me and you, we cannot do. Yeah. So what happened was Buffett first invested in the company, right, by buying its preferred shares. So usually preferred shares comes in some form of guaranteed return. And in this case, right, a Buffett investment is being guaranteed a return of 8% per annum. Now 8% beats 7%, right? Yeah. So this one is really better. Yeah, he can beat inflation, right? The second thing is the deal when he invests, right, comes with warrants. That means you have the legal rights to buy stock at a certain price. And this warrant gives him the rights to buy Oxy, right, at 59.62. And currently the price is here, which means that if he exercises his right to buy the stock at 59 and he immediately sell at 71, that will be an immediate return of 20% plus his 8% right per annum. So that's 28%. So that's the Buffett kind of style investing, right? And in terms of absolute amount, it's more than 900 million. So number 3 is when Warren Buffett started buying Oxy, it was in Q3 2019. During that time, the price was on the low side, which is 47, because right now it's 71, right? So remember, he want to buy a good business at a really cheap price. So through his eyes, 47 is considered cheap, right? So this is the third reason. Now the fourth reason is Warren Buffett wanted to... Warren Buffett's way of investing is he want to put his money into a business where it's managed by a good person, a good management. Yeah, if it's a bad management, why would he want to put so much money, right? Yeah. And the CEO currently that's managing Oxy, right, is called Vicky Holub. I don't know whether I pronounce his name correctly, but it's Vicky. And Warren Buffett has once said, so somebody quoted, right, she's running the company the right way. Now, we need to understand that as investor, right, as investor, we are giving our money to somebody else. So what does it mean? And the reason why Warren Buffett want a good management to run the company where his money is inside, right? Because Warren Buffett do not know how to manage the business himself. Yeah, he knows how to invest, but he doesn't like to do it operationally. So it's important as investor, right? We want to pass our money to someone with good integrity and of course can grow the business. So is Buffett's opinion that Vicky is a great CEO? So that's number 4, right? And the last one, interestingly, this Occidental Petroleum is like the Walmart, right, in the oil and gas industry. It's a low-cost producer. And just to let you know, because you know, he can produce oil in just US $40 per barrel, and because they can produce it cheap, they can sell it at high price, right? So this is one of the reasons. And just to let you know that this Oxy is also one of the biggest producer, in the Permian Basin, which means that they are one of the largest US oil fields. So in short, these are 5 key reasons that I felt that is the reason why Buffett want to buy this company. But remember, I didn't go interview Buffett, right? And then Buffett didn't tell me this 5, right? It's through many information, so I pulled out this 5 and then I share with you this 5. So right now, of course, you have to ask yourself, is Occidental Petroleum something that is worth considering?